Corey and Denise from Does Size Matter, and we're going to do another RV review for you today. We are in Rockport, Texas, and we're going to take a look at the Grand Design Reflection, model number 303 RLS. So I just want to remind all you guys that we do a lot of research on these RVs, but everything we're telling you is really just based on our opinions and the way we travel and what our priorities are. So it's really important for you to take a look at this and then take the information and apply it to what your needs and your priorities are and the way you travel. So come along and let's take a look at this trailer. So in this video, we're going to keep it specific to the 303 RLS model of the Grand Design Reflection, but you can take a look at our other video for the more in-depth nuts and bolts about the construction. So I'm going to take you around and we're going to show you the specifics on this model, and they're great. I'm just going to sort of work around the whole rig. On this model, there is actually two 30-pound propane tanks, one on each side, so you see those there. Here's the cool thing. Up, up, up. Ta-da! Because for me and Corey, that would be a challenging door to manage while we did anything on this trailer, but it's got a magnetic thing up there. So let's see if I can get it down too. Oh, I can. I need to be careful. I wouldn't want that to slam, but I can. So storage is always super important on any of these RVs, and this has a pretty big storage. I'm noticing though that this particular model does not have the drop down frame that some of the others have, but it's still quite a bit of storage in here. You can fit a lot of stuff. You can see the aluminum frame. This particular trailer has two awnings, one over the slide and one over the main area and the door, which also has some outdoor speakers. So these awnings probably have LED lighting in them as well, which is a really cool feature because at night when your awning's out and you want to be outside, it's a nice light. It's not harsh or anything, and I really wish I had them and I don't. There's a lot of different window types and different trailers. These are framed windows and they open in a variety of ways, and we'll take a look at that too. But the other thing I wanted to mention is that this slide up here does not have a topper on it, and what that means is there's a little awning piece that can come out over top of your slide, and you could probably just add it on to here. Yeah, it's an extra expense, but it's worth it. It's an awning that will protect the top of your slide, so water and debris and things like that, and it still needs to be cleared off, but they're not going to settle on top of that slide and then come and get squished in there. They're going to shed off, so it's kind of a good feature. Around back here on this model, you can see you've got a ladder, which is a good and handy thing because this is a fully walkable roof, and you do need to get up there and walk around on your roof. You need to keep it clean, you need to be inspecting it, inspecting all the openings that are up there. So this is a handy feature. I also noticed that this particular one has a backup camera, or at least it's wired and ready for a backup camera. And it also has handy dandy hitch, so that's a nice feature to have for your bike rack, or if you wanted to put something back here for storage. It's nice to have the hitch receiver. It's not a hitch, it's a receiver for a hitch. You got to buy the hitch and stick it in there. Corey will give me trouble for that later. So the steps on this unit are pretty sturdy, aluminum step, and it does have the nice handrail, so that's good. It's still a little bit high for us. I'd like it a little lower. There are different types of steps that you could probably put in here if it suited you, which it would us. This is a pretty nice and wide door, so I like that. Let me climb up here and show you. It's a friction door, and what's important about the friction door is that you shouldn't need this. They still have it on this trailer so that it hitches into the door and holds the door in place. But with the friction door, it really does stay in place on its own. So I like that feature. It also has a good screen door, and the screen has the open and close, so it keeps the bugs out, allows you to keep your door open when you're camping. Now, for the really good part, let's go inside and take a look. Are you coming? Come on into my kitchen of the 303 RLS model of the Grand Design Reflection. It's beautiful, I must say. I just want to show you this. And I want to point out that probably the numbers you've heard us quote in previous videos were Canadian dollars, because we were doing reviews in Canada. We're now in Rockport, Texas, and these are US dollars. So I just want to make that clear. So this particular one at their show, it's a 2018 model, is on for $47,900. It's not bad. So all the rage in RV kitchens today is these beautiful, expansive islands. They give you lots of extra countertop space. They give you big sinks, and they make your workflow quite nice. So this is a solid surface counter. Gotta love that. Love this part. These are really nice sink covers, and they're split in two to cover the undermount sink, which is huge. I really like it. Can you get a good pic of that? This is a big sink. And it's got a nice faucet that is got a sprayer on it. It's pretty good quality faucet, so I really like that. Carrying on, I want to show you this because I just love these. This is a pantry, and I mean there is so much storage space in here, and it's also lit. What I think could make this better would be pullouts. It would be handy, but I mean this is great, and you could put baskets or whatever in there too, and it just looks nice. Next is the gas stove. This is a super nice gas stove. It's a 3-burner, but I'm noticing the center burner is a longer burner, so I guess it helps to heat your pans differently. What I like about it is that they're a bit separate and they're raised, and I've complained about mine for a long time over that, but that's the reason why I like them separated. You got a window here, and then can you get a good look at this oven? Like, this is a nice appliance. I wish I had an oven, and I don't. What I do have is convection microwave. This is just a standard microwave, which is perfectly fine because you've got a great oven. You don't need more than that. Let's move on down to the fridge. This is a really quite a large fridge. You can fit a lot of stuff in there, and check this out. I love this. I can reach everything. It's not high. Sometimes they're just way up there. This is nice, and it does go right through too. I really like this fridge. I'm not really sure what size it is. And it's got the wood panels just to make it match nicely. Then you've got this whole center. I mean, what could a girl do with this? I mean, it's for coffee in the morning and wine at night. I love it. It's really quite big. They've been smart, and they put some plugs and USB ports there. Everything's lit. I mean, it's nice. It's got some glass, but it's not like too see-through or anything. The cabinetry in the Reflection is all wood cabinets, and they're on nice gliders. So let me just see, do they have the soft close? I don't think it's the soft close, but it's not a smash. And the cabinet doors are all wood, the whole thing. The boxes are screwed in place, not just stapled. There is staples in this trailer, I'm not saying there's not, but for the most part the cabinets are all screwed in place. So I like all these drawers, but I think I would have preferred a pots and pans drawer here, like if this were one, something deeper. But you know, does that make you not buy a great trailer? No. So this is all very nice. This kitchen's very functional. So the dining area is it's nice. I mean, it's considered a freestanding table and chairs. They're comfortable chairs. There's 4 of them. I'm trying to decide. Yes. Oh, it's a drawer. I was just wondering if it expanded or not. And you know what? I don't think it does. Does it need to? For us, no. This is perfectly fine. I like the chairs. I love the window. I would love sitting here. Imagine parked at a lake and you're just sitting here looking out that window. It's beautiful. No really super fancy lighting in here, and again, that's perfectly fine with me. Sometimes I notice trailers get a little too blingy, and that's just not my personal style. So I like this. Over to the living area. So we've got our theater seats. Oh, I like these. You know what? I'm not a theater seat lover, but it fits us. It's comfortable. Oh, it has a light, it has massage, and it has my favorite thing in the world, heat. I love these chairs. Can we get some of these in the bead? I didn't think I'd ever really like theater seating, but it's perfect. And you can see the TV completely uninterrupted. So I like that. Then it comes over and you have this nice couch. Oh, it's a bit hard, but I'm willing to bet this is a bed. Let me just see. It is. So this is a hide bed. It's not an air bed. It's heavier than a bugger though. I can do it. It's like hinged back here.
Oh yeah, you're onto something there.
Holy macaroni. This comes out, and then it must just fold out.
The whole thing folds out.
Wow, okay. So it's not an air bed, it's a hide bed. It's heavier than, holy cow. I guess it's doable.
Oh.
I'm thinking you pull it from here. Like
yeah,
this.
like that.
Oh my lord.
You did it.
Holy. And then, wait for it. Oh, this comes down.
There you go.
But I gotta say that if it were me, there's no way that I'm sleeping like this.
With your head down.
Because my head would be down. So we gotta sleep like this.
And you get to look out the window.
I guess. It's not that bad. I thought it was going to be way more uncomfortable in these seams. It's not that bad. It's a bit of a bugger. Probably put up and take down, but it's not that bad. I put my kid on it when she came to visit. So we know that it is possible for me in my size and my muscle strength to get this bed down. Let's see if I can get it back up. Putting it back was way easier than heave-hoing it out. And probably with practice it gets easier. There we go! So this is a massive window, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And it's my favorite kind of window because I love the sliders. The reason I love the sliders is because you actually get airflow going through, not just blocked a little and it come up, you know. Some people don't like them. They're my favorite. I noticed something. These are single pane windows.
Huh.
So I know I've heard that about the Grand Designs before, that single pane windows can be a standard feature and dual pane would be an option. People are asking on forums, should you, shouldn't you, do you need them or not? You know, it really depends on you and the type of travel you do. It makes a definite difference for insulation and sound, but yeah, I think I would upgrade to dual pane, wouldn't you? Gotta love the TV. I don't know what size it is because frankly I don't care, but for most people out there who care about TV size, this has got to be a decent enough TV, no? I suppose you could try and put something, well, you know what, you couldn't really put much bigger in there because of this. So I guess that's the TV you're stuck with. These are pretty good drawers and storage. I mean, it's far, but there's plug-ins in there too, so you can put other pieces of electronics. I love these fireplaces. So many RVs are putting in electric fireplaces these days, and it's just another added heat source. So I really like that. I think the other thing I want to mention inside these, Grand Design does not put the vents in the floors. They put it through the cabinetry or furniture or things like that. And what I like about that is that there's no weak points in the flooring then. The flooring is just a strong structure, and you're not going to have dirt falling into your vents all the time. So in this particular one, there's a vent underneath the island, and there's a vent over there underneath the cabinet. They have their AC unit, and I believe there's 2 in here. I'll get the numbers for you around the BTUs on that. It's important that there is ducting, and the AC units on the Grand Design recirculate and go through each other so that the air moves to different areas of the RV, cooling it more efficiently and keeping it cool. So that's a nice feature as well. The flooring in here is a lino. It's called a Congolium, I believe. Aesthetically, it's a nice flooring. I like it. It matches everything. It's got a wood look to it. I think it's a decently strong lino. And I'm just happy when I don't see carpet. I mean, there is carpet in the slide there underneath the theater seating, but it's not much. It's not anything to brag about. It's just carpet. So coming up here, there's some more storage, and this is your, your command center with buttons for your slides. What else? Ceiling lights. Oh, you know what? I know in Grand Design, there's a motion sensing lights as well in the important spots. So like I think in some of the basement storage and right here, this is a motion sensing light. So when you come into your rig, it will give you some light right off the bat. Porch light, awning, that kind of thing. What I haven't noticed is a remote control for this unit. A lot of them have a remote control so that you can stand outside and operate your slides and watch them and that kind of thing. I'll have to ask about that. Anyways, more storage down here. Oh, not a lot of storage. What is this? Okay, so let's go up the stairs. There is some lighting there and a grab handle. Oh, I think this is to run your air conditioner. Standard bathroom door. But come on in and check out this bathroom. It's nice. So this is a decent bathroom. I mean, it's a pretty tiny sink and kind of plasticky taps, that kind of thing. But, at least they've configured it in a way that the countertop gives you some space to put your stuff. Also, something that I like, even though this is not a solid surface counter, it kind of goes over the edge. So any of the MDF underneath, it's not going to get water damaged. You've got a plug. You've got some storage here and some good storage underneath. And I really like the level of the mirror. It's good for us. We could see ourselves in it, or at least I can. Shower. Well, we've got a skylight. It seems like a pretty tall shower. I don't know. Would my brother-in-law like this shower? It also seems like it's a plasticky version of the shower, but different than others that I've seen. I kind of like this one better. It seems more one piece and better sealed together. These are nice. I like those. It's pretty spacious in there. The toilet is I think a porcelain toilet. It has a plastic foot flush, plastic seat, but I mean it's a decent size. And yeah, just so you know, when you come to the RV shows, they don't want you to use the toilets. Duh! This is a feature that I always like in a bathroom, and that's just sort of a separate walk through into the bedroom. And when they do that, then they can use another slide that goes out, which adds extra storage, which I love. drawer. See, these are huge drawers. I like that. And then come on back to the bedroom and check out the closet. It's not a huge closet, but it's a good closet. We're not going to put any gowns in there. Oh, this is interesting. So there's a step up in the floor here, so one would want to be sure not to trip. But, you know, for us, we still have lots of headroom, even on that step up. And then you've got this counter with more drawer space, so I like that, and I like the fact that there's a little window there. I like, with this step up, you can access this kind of stuff really easily. And up here, yeah, look at that. When are you ever able to reach back? So this will be a residential queen mattress. So that's a nice size. You know, they're not always the real residential size. I like these nightstands. I'm just looking though. I don't see any plug-ins or USB or anything like that. So I mean, it's nice. I can put my water and my book there. But, oh, here's a plug-in. Here's a plug-in here. Shelf, lights. I mean, it's a good bed. You can walk around it on all three sides, so it's easy to make. So there's pocket doors on the bathroom there. It's got a separate AC in here, all ducted. I think this is a good bedroom. What's this? Oh, another plug-in. You know what that's for? I bet you so you could put a TV here. Do you think?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you'd have to string the cord, but I don't see anywhere else that you could have a TV in this bedroom, so I'm thinking that's what it's for. And all the lighting, LED, that's getting to be standard. Oh, I see a ducted floor vent. So that's different. As far as window coverings, let's see. These are not my favorite window coverings, but they're not my most hated window coverings. They're fine. They serve the purpose. I think they're good. I just see that they could become maybe worn is the word, or broken. All right, and then we can walk back down out of the bedroom. All right, so I've just gone through my research and files and everything, and I'm just going to give you the numbers on the Grand Design Reflection Model 303 RLS. Let's see. The UVW is at 9,265 pounds, and the GVW is at 11,995 pounds. So we figure the difference between those is what you'd consider your cargo carrying capacity. The hitch weight came in at 1,685 pounds. The length is 32 feet 5 inches, and the height is 12 foot 2 inches. And the tank capacities are 60 for the fresh, and 87 for the gray, and 47 for the black. So we think those are pretty decent sized tanks. And then probably, as we mentioned before, this has got a 16-inch wheel on it. There may be more numbers and more information that you're looking for, so I suggest you talk to a dealership or a manufacturer about that. I think what's important to note is that when a dealership brings stuff in and orders it from the manufacturer, they start, putting an option in there and an option in there, and that's how they come up with their price. So different 303 RLS models that you might be looking at could have different options and therefore different prices. So figure all of that out, and then put in what you want and go from there. But I hope you liked this review, and I hope we're giving you all the information you need. If you do, please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and hit the subscribe button, and then we can show you some more. So thanks for coming out with us on this review.